So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Arrowhead. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
46-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. Oh, and they come after him right away. Down he goes on the first play of the game.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer in this one because they had no answer for it, and you can bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
Moving outside the pocket. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Third and long for Mahomes. Moving to his right. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And he's going to wind up going out of bounds. That's a big mistake. He needed to just fling that to the sideline instead. It'll be a huge loss.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Forced out wide. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. And the Jets are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
Two-yard gain.
Ready, kick.
And it's third down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Azarie Thomas there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 7.
Yellow, 15, 15. Where's that?
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
3rd and 7.
Yellow. Let's go, little lady. Where's that?
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. On the run to the right. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. The second effort couldn't get him the 1st down. Looked like he might be stopped short, but he was able to break free and take it beyond the marker.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the give, it's ETN. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
5. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
His drive will start on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go, Reed. Go. 60 bites.
Right back to him on 1st down. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Clear. Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 23-yard line.
That's good for a
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
18 Cardinal.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get about 5.
The running back, again the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 6-yard.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0s on the clock. The 1st quarter has come to an end. So, they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this.
Ready?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on. Mustang 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, like, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now a return coming from the 14. He gets free, and he's going to take this all the way back. 83 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ready from the 47 now. They'll work with a 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down. Behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd and
19 tight, 19 tight, 50, 18 Redwood, 7 Pirates, Warriors 17.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Yellow.
Off the play fake. Mahomes on the move left. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. Right side.
The carry here for ETN. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go on, Eddie. 43. Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes. Forced to his right. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Scramble rules. Every team has them, and the teams that execute them the best, that's where the big plays come. It's exactly the case here. Great job by the running back sensing his quarterback move from the pocket, stay in phase, be friendly, throw for the quarterback, and once he gets the ball in his hands, he can do the rest.
Yellow. 15. Go on, right side.
Here's a run. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's Mahomes. That is caught, and he's in. Travis Kelce, touchdown KC. That is first touchdown of the new year. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Chiefs 21, Jets 3. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. That keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. And the Jets have a first down. He'll drop to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
32-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Man in motion is Smith. To throw. defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And he will get into the end zone. And Miles Mitchell, touchdown, New York. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A return coming from the 14. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing now, Mahomes. Rolling right. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, break. Stephanie! 70, Timberwolf! 70, Timberwolf! 60,
on play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tress Way to punt on fourth down. Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. It's a three tight end look. as they have it 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down. So go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. Moving to his left. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 36 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Got his man at the 6. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. That is Hush! What a job on the scramble. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jets 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's a run going left. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Chiefs 38.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Good for Jets. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man is the tight end, Thomas Fedoni. And he's in. Thomas Fedoni. Touchdown, Jets. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On second down, they'll run. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Mahomes on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that technical loss.
A throw on the move is caught, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
They face second down and 7. Throwing is Mahomes. Out to his right. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there.
A loss of 2 yards. It's third and 9.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. Flushed to his left. This is caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Harrison Butker
On
for
fourth
the Chiefs
down,
field
Super
goal.
Bowl champ Harrison
A
Butker now
26-yard
for the
pass.
Chiefs. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick.
Makes the score.
And the Chiefs will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Go check.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Call it a gain of 13. And the Jets have a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 49. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Trying to be lying.
They'll look to throw. And he will score. Game on. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
The kicker on.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
15. Attack. Hey, 15.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40.
On play action, it's Mahomes. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He'll look to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air again on second and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Picked off by Nick Bolton. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back to 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to to the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Back to the air once more on second down. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need has to score twice. It's 1st and 10.
24-yard gain on the play.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll look to throw yet again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. That is caught, and this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
With one timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Up the middle they go. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
43, 15.
To throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Come back!
Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down as they pick up a big chunk.